Hello everyone, this is Edsel Labao from Team Horizon Hobby, and today I'd like to show you the new product, new quad that Blade has announced I think last week, which is the Blade Nano QX. And this one was the model I was flying or demoing at the recent RCX show in Long Beach, California. So, you know, after I took it home, I figured it would be great to show you all what comes in the box. And please don't quote me, I'm not entirely super sure if this is the final version, but this is, it looks to me like it is. But this is what I got at the show. And I'll show you what the Nano looks like. So, first off, it looks really cool, by the way. So this is the new Blade Nano QX. As you see, one thing that stands out right off the bat is you notice there are bumpers that protect the props, and that alone is such a great idea. Just to give you guys an idea, this thing has been flown at least 60-70 times at the RCX show, and I literally just flew it over and over pretty much with no rest or no cooling with the motor, and it's still flying like it's new. Crashed it multiple times. So the way this thing works, you know, it basically, if you're in flight and you hit an object, it just bounces off, you know, bounces off. And also in the ceiling, it'll do the same exact thing, because they are higher than the prop, so you can actually stick this in the ceiling, which is really cool, and I'll show you guys that later. Okay, so what I'll do here is just to give you a quick overview of you know, what's under the canopy here. So the canopy just snaps on with two grommets on both sides. I'll just pull it off, and you just have the one main control board in the center. And what you guys notice here underneath is how the motors are plugged in to the bottom of the board, and they are very easily distinguishable. And if you really look into it, if you ever needed to change a motor, you just basically open up these two plastic holders with your fingers, pull the motor out, you know, unplug it here first, by the way, and pull the motor out, slide the new one in and plug it in. That's super easy, changing out a motor if you need to. But that's it. It's a fairly simple setup. All the magic of the accelerometers and gyros all happen in this one board here. Okay, so let me put this canopy back. Another item that comes in the box is an option to change your quad into a green color scheme. So it comes with a green canopy and some green blades. Pretty cool. And like I mentioned before, I crashed this quad so many times, and it still flies like new. The blades, you know, these protectors really do a great job in protecting the blades. Okay, now on to how it flies. So let me just plug in a battery. I want to show you guys. It comes with you know, the one cell 150 milliamp battery, and you know, to let you guys know. Oops, sorry, that's my radio. Left it on. When you plug in the battery to initialize the quad, please make sure it's in really level surface. When it's initializing, that's what I think, and like this is based off my experience, is it marks it as the level point of the quad. So I have initialized it while it's tilted, and then when I try to fly it, you know, the heli keeps drifting to where it was tilted when I initialized it. So if you initialize it on level ground, I mean, the heli just flies. I mean, absolutely amazing. It pretty much hands-off hover. Okay, so let me just initialize this so I can show you the two modes that it operates in, and I'll plug in the battery and set it down. Let it initialize for a second here. Okay, so it has the blue light right now. And what that is it's in, I think what Blade calls stability mode, or that I'll just call it that right now, where all the gyros and accelerometers uh, do their job to keep the model level and very, very stable. And I will back it up that this is the most stable micro quad I've ever flown. And I've flown pretty much all of them. And I'm naming, not naming brands or names or the other ones, but I have flown quite a bit of them. And this is the most stable when it's on stability mode. Now, what I did with here is there's a channel, and I don't recall right now what it is. I think it's aux1, but please don't quote me on that. That if you give it aux1, you turn it on and off, you switch it from stability mode, which is the blue light, to an agility mode, which is the red light. So in my case, I put that on this button. So as I hit it, you'll watch it change. See? Now it's in agility mode. And here you can definitely do some really cool stuff like quick flips forward, sideways, and even across like this, like a diagonal flip. You press it again and it goes in stability mode. Okay, so I do have a video on my YouTube channel that shows us flipping this model at the RCX show. One really cool trick that the other pilots at Horizon showed me was they would take it up high and basically initiate a flip while it's on red mode, really high, I'd say 30 feet, and the quad would just tumble 3 or 4 times, and then as they go down, they'll hit stability mode, and pretty much just the quad just stops and levels by itself. It's pretty amazing. So what I'll do next is I'll cut over and fly the model so I can show you guys the stability, the hands-off hover, and the behavior and the way it looks in the air. Okay, so here we have the quad all initialized and ready to go. So we'll go ahead and take a quick flight here, show you guys what it can do. So this is on stability mode, and what I'll show you right now is how stable it is on this mode. And what I will do is start doing some pyros. And as you can see, I'm not holding the stick, and I'm not sure if you can see the model. Oh, good. Yeah. And you can see the model is just right there spinning. Yep, not putting any input. Very, very stable. So even if you're flying around, you can just integrate all those pirouetting moves, and you don't even have to give it any input. You can see the model is very stable. Then you can continue flying around. Very precise. And here's another cool move that I've only seen this quad do, is basically put it on rudder and then put the cyclic in the corner, and it does this really cool spinning move. Right there. So you can see here, I apologize, the place is relatively very small here to fly, so so let's just lower the throttle here. There you go. Let me get up close to the camera. See how stable it is. And let's zip around a little bit inside the room. And there you go, guys. That's the Blade Nano QX.